Good morning, everybody. Well, today we have a rainy day, so because of the rainy day, I need to take advantage of my time, and I will be starting to work Baron here. This is Baron, by the way. He's a new stallion that we purchased. I think we've had him maybe 3 weeks now. I'm not really quite sure. It's amazing how much has happened in these past 3 weeks with him and everything. But since it's a rainy day and I can't be haying, I'm going to do a little work with Baron. I'm going to take him out. Just for laughs, I'm going to throw him on the scales again and see if he's gained any weight in the last 3 weeks. Maybe he's lost weight. I don't know. He's been outside running and carrying on with the other colts, so he's getting a lot of exercise and hopefully building muscles. And so we'll see what he weighs. Then I want to put him into the shoeing stocks. He has not had his feet handled too much, so I can't lift his feet up that great, although I should try right now. But he wants to get out of here. I think he's probably a little thirsty. So I'm going to take him out first and put him on the scales, and then I will start teaching him how to go in the shoeing stocks. Now, even if he was perfect with his feet, I'd still want to put him in the shoeing stocks. The shoeing stocks are just a great tool to have so that when there's difficulties or when I go to put shoes on him in the next couple of years, I'll use the shoeing stocks. I'm getting older. I've done plenty of shoeing right on the ground, as I call it, right, without any stocks. But it's hard as you get older, and so I will most definitely be using the shoeing stocks to do all my shoeing. And also, I actually have the Amish do most of my shoeing for me now, anyways. But anyways, let's go see what he's like as far as in the shoeing stocks. We have a light that's going bad on us, so what that blinking's all about. Okay.
Just for new viewers, what kind of a stallion is he?
This is a Suffolk Punch Stallion. It's an endangered species. There's not that many of these left around in the world. We just happen to be able to find this one and the other two brothers of his. So let's go get out of here and away from that light and go weigh them up. Thirsty?
Here's Duke and Earl hanging out this morning.
One more thing here. The reason they're over here, and I actually commented on a last video, I needed to clip the pasture where they were at with the horses, so I did that in the last video. And now I need to take the 3 of them back there. And so because of this short section of time where they're on this side, I wanted to fool with them and do a little work with them. And but as soon as I'm done here with what I'm doing, they're going to end up going back into the other pasture. Last time I put them on here, I had to get a little bit of grain, and I might even have to today. Come here. I hope not. Come here. Oop. Come here. Oop. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Now leave those blankets alone. Oop. I gotta straighten him up a little bit. Come here, Annie. Get around here. Get around here. Get around here. Come here. Come here. Careful. 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 Yep.
Want me to get some?
Yep. Oh, yeah, because I don't want to fight with them. Huh? Come here. Come here. No. Oh. Oh.
I'll be right back, guys. Set exactly at what it was last time.
Come here.
Come on, Baron. Come on.
Come here. Hannah. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm surprised he hesitated as much as he did. Oh. No.
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like he's gained a little weight. We got about, I think it's going to be about, no, even more. 1538.
Okay. Come here. Come here.
Good boy.
I have been very very pleased as to how well he's doing with all these different obstacles that he's had to deal with. And here's another obstacle that we've never put him in yet. And let's see how it works. Of course, he'll have to sniff it over a little bit. Come on. Come on. There again, I might have to get a little grain to even get him in here, get him used to this, but maybe not. Come here. Come here. Come on. Hey. 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 Come here. A lot of different ways to do this, but you never know what works best with an individual horse. Come on. Come on. That grain close by, Brenda? Mm-hmm. Let's go grab it. Okay. Here you go, guy. Come on. Yep, come on in. Here we go. Brenda, come here. As soon as he steps his hind feet on, I'm going to dump the grain in your hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to quick go back and... Come on. Yes, get up here. Well, here's the bite. Come on. Come on.
So cute.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want some more? Here.
Back up, back up. You're gonna run out. Come on. These first lessons are so important so that he doesn't become scared of it.
Come here.
Don't let him eat it. It's all gone now.
I can get some more.
I don't want more. I want him to do it. Come on. Okay, stay way back there. Okay. No, nothing yet. He's not up on. Come on. Hold that rope also. There we go. Go. Yep.
Come on, you want some more? Come on, Baron.
Yep. All right, get up. Come on. Come on, get your foot up there. Come on.
Nice boy.
Boy. Oh.
Here.
Okay, grain him now. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
It's okay, Baron.
Okay. Good boy. Like I said, it's so important, these first few lessons, that he doesn't become scared and so that he gets used to this in a good way. So we'll put the straps underneath his belly and over his back. And we need to do that very carefully. Okay. Okay. Yep. All this is totally new to him. This is his very first time he's ever been put in here. Oop, oop. So the bottom's here. I'm just going to toss it underneath his feet. Okay. Okay. Oop. Oop. All these little noises he'll have to bit by bit get used to. Yeah, it's a boy.
It's okay, Baron.
So over here we have 2 straps over the top. And we'll put them in place. Not tight, just in place. Oop. There's no doubt he's a little bit nervous. But it's all new. Okay, okay. Now you'll see we don't have him hitched. His head is not hitched right at the moment. Okay. So all that's holding him is the hind straps. Okay. And there are horror stories. I could tell you a few. Fortunately, none that's happened too much to me. But let me explain a few things here in a second. Okay. Okay, so he is in place. Everything's good. So a lot of stocks will have places here to hitch the horse to the stock so they can actually, their halter is tied right off like this. And that works fairly fine. But as far as horror stories, there has been stories told that the horse is hitched to the front of the stocks, and they were taking them out of the stocks or maybe just putting them into the stocks, and this back strap was not on. And the horse freaked out so much and backed out of there so hard that he actually pulled the stocks and flipped the stocks right over completely. And maybe it's just a story, I don't know, but I can most definitely see it happening. And they just freak out and back up so much and so hard that they pull the stocks right with them. Because of that, I've always been concerned to hitch my horse's head to the actual stocks. You'll see he's not hitched at all. If it's a horse that's used to it, yes, I would hitch him. But what I have done, used to have set up, is I had the stocks turned completely the other way, and I have this hitch rope going through my wall in my barn, so I had him hitched to the barn and not the stocks. So if he was to pull back, he'd have to pull or break this here down, and if it did break and he was to back out, he wouldn't be connected to the stocks. So that's what we have. Now he's actually a little bit more nervous. Why don't you grab a little bit of hay? A little bit nervous in these, more nervous in these stocks than I thought he would be. So I'm going to do very little as far as trimming his feet. I was thinking I might start trimming his feet today, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I will show you how I go about it though. But since he is so young, he's just a 3-year-old, and he's only been on our farm for 3 weeks, that I don't want to push it, and it's just way better to just get him used to things. And over the next course of time, I'm going to be bringing him in and out of these stocks to get him more used to it. And even my younger colts, they haven't been, actually one of them's been in the stocks, but they too need to be taught. So it's actually a learned thing to be able to come into these stocks. Before I actually trim his feet on some other day, I will actually turn these stocks around so that I can tie them to the building before I do it, because you do want their head tied, because they could attempt to turn around in these stocks, and that would be not good at all. On their front feet, what is required of the horse is this strap will go around his leg like this. And it's just stitched up, fairly snug, like that. And then what I would do, and I'm not going to push the issue today at all, but what happens is you'll snap a lead rope into that ring, and then you pick the foot up, and his hoof sits right there. And as you do, this rope will go up through this ring, and there's different ways. There used to be a place here to hitch it. I usually just go around the whole beam, and I hitch it like that. But also there's a strap right here that will go around his hoof and tie into place. So he's actually tied in 2 different spots. He's tied here, and then the rope itself is tied off. So that's how that works with the front foot. I'm just going to grab his foot for a second. If he doesn't immediately pick it right up nicely, I'm not going to deal with it today, because I know it's best to just go at this slowly. Come here. Come here. Okay, I'm not going to fool with him today with that. At some point, after he gets quite used to these stocks, there may be come a bit of a fighting time where you'll actually have to force him to get his foot up there, that first little bit. Horses just don't always take to the stocks. Like I said, you need to train them, but I'm not going to do it today. So I'm going to unhitch the rope, take his strap off, and show you, but not do it, but show you how we do the hind legs. Hind legs are somewhat the same, but not quite. You get the rope, your strap on their legs, like this, and it's nice because if you get a horse that's potential trouble, you are somewhat protected by this post, this beam right here. So I get the strap in place, and even though you're protected by the beam, if he was to fight you, you could most definitely get your fingers caught and hurt. So then we'll take the snap of the rope and hitch it like that. This old piece of carpet is just here to make their leg more comfortable against this beam. It needs a little work here, but the wood itself is kind of harsh on them because they're rubbing and fighting some. So this just helps so much to keep them comfortable. So then you take your rope, run it through this ring here, and there again, I just go around this beam usually, and then I'll come down here and I'll pick his hoof up and pull it right here and tie it off. At that point, with some horses, if it's necessary, I will take this strap and just put around his hoof like that, just to keep it tight so that you don't have as much of a chance of getting yourself hurt or even your horse hurt. If you're doing this and it's a really sloppy setup, there's more give, and he's more apt to get hurt because he fights it. If he's tight and he's restrained, good, he'll give up fighting so much faster than if he has a little bit of play there and is allowed to fight something. So anyways, that's what we have with the shoeing stocks. And that's actually all we're going to do for today, for the shoeing business. I say shoeing because it could just be trimming. Now, if you look at his feet, just a second, Brenda, I'll show you. So if you look at his feet, like I said, I don't believe he's ever had his feet trimmed. And this goes, again, to a just incredible, really good feet. And all my Suffolk Punch colts have been this way. They've got super feet. And you'll see really right here where it's starting to clip off, break off a little bit, that will just snap off and stay as a nice hoof with a very small hoof. I like small hoofs. Now right here, if you would allow me, I would trim up a little bit on that toe right there. See how it's stuck out like that to make a nice round toe? But it's just generally a really good feet. Now his hind feet are the same way. I mean, it looks like like that one over there, it looks like it's all trimmed up. Both of them actually look really good.
Great.
So to get in there and get the trimming done right off is not crucial. I have time. Because his feet are great. Contrary to popular thinking, some horses do not need constant hoof care, and he obviously is one of those.
Just getting a little sick of it.
I'm ready, and he is ready to get out of these stocks. Now, it's very important that you do this properly. So, I will, since he's still scared of it, I'm going to be very careful. Unhitch my chains on the top, and I'm going to leave them right there. Underneath his belly, I'm going to release that one chain and the second chain very carefully, slowly. Okay. Allow that to drop down and just leave it right there. Then I will walk around here, leaving the back still connected. I will get these out of his way so that when he backs up, this does not interfere with him backing up at all. Okay. As you can see, it's frightening. But in time, it'll be old hat to him. Okay.
Okay, Baron, you're doing great. Do you advocate giving a little more oats since he did good, so he wants coming back in next time?
No, he's had enough. Okay, so now he's not hitched at the front. I have two chains back here to release. So what I do, I actually have one long one and one short one. So I will get rid of my long one. Okay. And get that out of the way. Okay. So now I just have one chain here. So I'm not going to just let this go because I don't have his lead. I don't have any way to hold him. Now I am hoping when I let this go, he will slowly back out of here. But this is his first time, his first situation, so I don't expect he's just going to come out of here just as perfect as can be, although he might. But because of that, I want my lead in my hand. So I will take my lead rope, thread it through here like this, make sure it's long enough so I can do it, come back here, and I will release this chain. And when I do, then I will ask him to back up kind of quick, like just so he doesn't do it on his own. I want me to tell him to do it, and then hopefully he'll back right out. Oop. Now he hasn't done anything yet, which is great. All right, back up. Back up. Oh. If I grab his nose like this, And then tell him to back up, 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 back up. Oh, that's just about as textbook perfect as it can get. Good job.
This is one nice horse, I'm telling you what.
Okay, let's put him in the barn and we'll go from here.
He's in Buck's stall today. Uh-oh.
Come here. Come here.
Lady's over there.
Because he's in Buck's stall, and because my lead rope on Buck is tied with baler twine, I'm going to use this lead rope here. I have enough room to thread it through the hole, and I'm going to tie him with a good lead rope, just in case. We don't want him to break loose and cause trouble with Lady and Bill. So, okay. Now, after lunch, I'm going to throw a harness on him and see what we can do. There's a possibility that Trudy, our daughter, is going to come up and help. So we'll see you after lunch. Okay, sorry everybody, but I've decided this is going to be a long enough video for today, and I'm going to make you wait for another video before I show you how well he worked in harness for his first time. So see you next time.